Hello everyone, this is the not-so-mighty Crimson Urchin here with my first commentary. Now, before I start with this, I want to get two things out of the way. The first, obviously, would be my avatar of choice, which would be Urchin of the Riding Stars from the Miss Mantle Chronicles. If you're curious as to why I chose this character, the description will gladly explain that to you. Now, seeing as how I'm new to this whole commentary thing, I wanted to be 100% original with the subject of this commentary. That way, I would create the biggest impact I could with my first attempt. That basically means I had to put up with Joshua 8428 and Confused Matthew for weeks without doing a commentary on them. But luckily, a miracle occurred, and I came across Brawlmaster 08's Rant on Fred. And what do I have to say about it? Well, it sucked. I mean, if it didn't suck, why would I be doing a commentary on it? Just a bit of food for thought while I proceed with this commentary.
Yes, those are the kinds of things fangirls say to him every single day. And with thousands and thousands of fangirls on YouTube, Fred gets thousands and thousands of subscribers. Now, I want to make something clear to you guys. I don't hate Lucas, the guy who created Fred. You know why? Because, well, first of all, he doesn't use any copyright material and came up with his own original idea that appeals to all the users.
Keep this in mind for later in the video, because he contradicts himself big time.
That's all it takes to get popular, is have an original idea, which he did. That's all YouTube requires for you to get popular on the website. But the problem with this is that YouTube doesn't see how stupid the concept of Fred really is.
YouTube has nothing to do with Fred's popularity. YouTube is just the site that Fred uploads his videos to.
I mean, the only people who like or support Fred are the fangirls or people who only subscribe to him and add him as a friend in hopes they will get noticed on YouTube.
Hey, here's a thought. What if they're just people that genuinely like Fred and have an opinion just like you and me? Ever think of that?
That's why he doesn't deserve to be the most popular person on YouTube. There are thousands and thousands of people here who put hours and hours of their own free time to make good videos.
This commentary took me an hour and a half to do tops, so what's your point?
Yet all Fred has to do is speed up and raise the pitch of his voice, and bam, he gets thousands of views within minutes. It's ridiculous. But it doesn't stop there. Oh no, it does not stop there. It just doesn't stop at YouTube. Fred is such an internet sensation that he's been on CNN, Nick News, iCarly. He's had so much merchandise made for him, and there's even word of a Fred movie. I mean, what the hell? Okay.
This is where your rant takes a turn for the worst, Brawlmaster. Instead of focusing on the videos that Fred makes and how they got him overrated in the first place, you focus on how he's affected our society. Which, don't get me wrong, it's okay to have present in your rant. However, it falls flat on its face if it's the only evidence you have.
First of all, why did Lucas get interviewed on CNN? Does CNN really think it's important for the world to know how he used his unoriginal techniques to get internet popularity? I used to trust CNN, but they showed me how wrong I was. Next, Fred was featured on a segment on Nick News about the lives of internet stars. Now this really pissed me off because I trusted Nick News. It was one of the only few programs on Nick that wasn't retarded because they talked about issues that are really going on right now, and they're important, such as starving villagers in Africa, the problem with obesity, gas prices, etc. But now they gave into the hype and thought it was a great idea to inform us all about what it's like to be a popular internet star. I mean, come on! This is coming from one of my favorite programs. It's like, some people it might not be a big deal, but to me it felt like they were just giving a big fuck you to all the little users on YouTube who actually have talent but won't get noticed for it. It's just so unfair.
Alright, first off, you're judging entire news stations on one interview with one YouTube partner you happen to dislike. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. Respect the guy that is the creator of these craptastic videos and shove the blame on the news reporters who only interviewed him. Great logic you have there, pal. Also, I think you're forgetting that Nick News is on Nickelodeon, a channel made for children. So of course they're going to try and have a portion of the show that kids can enjoy.
Next, there was the ever-loyal Nickelodeon. They've been losing viewers for years due to live-action shows. So what'd they do? They ripped Fred off the internet and feature him on iCarly, yet another channel that has fallen under his spell. Okay, iCarly wasn't good to begin with, so what makes them think that Fred could make it any better? Oh, but let's not forget about the Fred merchandise. There are Fred t-shirts at Hot Topic stores across the country. It's a shame. I used to trust Hot Topic because that's where I got a lot of cool t-shirts. But now I'm embarrassed to walk into the store because all I ever see is Fred t-shirts.
Please don't make me repeat myself.
Oh, and it wasn't bad enough that he was just wrecking our television and our internet, but now he's infesting our clothing too. But of course the fangirls just had to be there for Fred to sign their t-shirts. Oh, but what could be worse than t-shirts? Oh, I don't know, let me think. How about Fred dolls? Yes, they are making plush toys of the bastard. They are the ugliest things I have ever seen. They look nothing like him, and even if they did, they would still be a colossal waste of money. So now the growing children of today are being controlled by Fred through their toys. I mean, what's next? Fred mind control helmets? Probably to seal the deal. Now, I always just found Fred overrated, nothing more, nothing less. But after hearing of a Fred movie in the making, that was the last straw. Fred is now going to infect our movies too. He's worse than Disney. He's worse than CN Real. He's worse than SpongeBob, Flapjack, 16, Bible Black, and E.T. for the Atari 2600 combined.
No comments.
Fred, you don't deserve this popularity. You're an overrated little fag who deserves to get hacked and have your account closed permanently. You're the biggest fucking YouTube disgrace I have ever seen.
Yes, people, this is the big contradiction statement I've been telling you guys about this whole time. Now, Brawlmaster, you said earlier that you respect Lucas, the guy that uploads these videos. The guy that acts like a retard on camera. The guy that sped up his voice to an obnoxious level. So how does it make any sense to bash on his fictional character? Key word being fictional.
If you ever want to get popular on YouTube, then Fred must fall. Unsubscribe him, rate his video lows if you must. Flag them.
I just want to put this out there that it was because of false flagging that got Urchin suspended. Just saying.
But don't buy his merchandise either. And most importantly, stop watching his videos. It's you that feeds his popularity because you keep watching his videos. Stop watching them and show him you don't care anymore.
Who told you I watch his videos? 'Cause I can assure you, I don't.
Unfortunately, this will never truly stop him as long as fangirls keep fueling the flames. Just don't keep adding logs onto the fire. If you have any decency left, you'll stop supporting him and join us to help stop this never-ending battle to restore sense to YouTube. Okay, I'm done. This is my Fred rant, and one more thing. Fred, fuck you. This has been Brawlmaster08 signing off.
I especially loved how you ended this rant. Real mature of you.